that we are being censored here, ladies and gentlemen. Every time you bring up Paul Beer and bring up these people like the Nkeas, we are censored. We are censored when when we bring them up, and I think they are paying Facebook. They are paying Facebook to do this. However, however, we have resumed the broadcast on Facebook, and I hope that people on Facebook can get back to it in case. All right. I hope that the people on Facebook get back to it. We had gone up close to 1,000, and it dropped to two people. Two people. You can know, imagine what I mean. When Facebook censors us, paid by La Republique du Cameroon. All right. So please, we are, again, for those of you who are back on Facebook, we are very sorry. That is definitely censorship paid by La Republique du Cameroon to censor ABC Amber Television. Unfortunately for them, they cannot censor us. They cannot censor us on the satellite. So those of you on Ground Zero, you are just fine. You are just fine. For those of you joining back on Facebook, please go ahead and let others know we are still here. No matter what Facebook does, we will keep on bringing you information that matters, critical information like this one. It is very, very important. Let me add this. Let me add this, ladies and gentlemen. Swiss peace is not the same as the Swiss government. Swiss peace isn't the same as the Swiss Humanitarian Dialogue NGO that is working with the interim government and other Amazonian groups to broker a lasting permanent settlement for this conflict. Because I understand when people hear Swiss peace on Ground Zero, when you don't have the knowledge of who they are. In fact, Swiss peace is a faculty in the university in Germany. Foreign Affairs Secretary Comrade Ellard will be throwing more light on this. So don't be worried when you hear Swiss peace, Swiss peace, Swiss peace. We're going to be bringing you a little education on exactly who you are. And so when you hear the mention of Swiss peace, hold your peace. You don't have to worry about it. But again, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for those of you coming back by way of Facebook. Hit your share button. Facebook shut us down, but we are not stepping down, not the least. Get the numbers back. I am joined again by Comrade Abdul Karim, who spoke with Archbishop Nkea today, early in the day in Bamenda. In fact, the statement I just read to you coming from Archbishop Nkea was forwarded to me by Abdul Karim, and I would like him to share with us his understanding of what Archbishop Nkea was saying to him. Hello, sir.
Hi, Secretary Chris.
Hello, sir. Abdul, nice to have you here. I hope you're having a great time on Ground Zero.
Thanks for having me. We give God the glory.
Thank you. Tell us, what time precisely did you have a conversation with Archbishop Nkea?
Yeah, let me begin by praising God and I ask Him to send His blessings upon His prophets, messengers, and righteous men and women who believed. And to the people of Southern Cameroon and to those of us watching ABC at this particular moment, and to you, Secretary Chris, for the good work you're doing.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah, I followed you and you said this morning you're referring to your time in the U.S., but actually I spoke to him this evening on Ground Zero time.
Okay,
so about,
all right.
Like say 5:30, 6 p.m. Amber time, yes.
So here, the Archbishop told you that most of what he is being alleged to have said on the social media, he didn't say that. He said he didn't say so.
Oh yeah. He repeated it up front. I like to alert our people, and it is important. I like the fact that we are all watchdogs to our struggle, but we must follow certain procedures and rely on leadership with certain things. It's good to always check information before passing. So he repeated it because I spoke to him on phone. It wasn't a face-to-face meeting. I didn't engage him to debate him on the concept because he knows my arguments on that. My intention was just to was just to be sure, is this what you're preaching, Archbishop? Is this what you did? And he was so embarrassed by whoever made the publication, and that he didn't say it. So quoting him like, all what you see, quote unquote, are not my words. Quoting him, the first thing he said, all of that is nonsense. You know, I cannot say things like that. And then, so I broke it down into 4 things, asking him from one point to the other, based on my understanding of the initial thing that came out. And he explained what he said.
Now, one of the statements that you quote him here says, I send seminarians to internships yearly. And of course, Ebolowa has huge Anglophone communities, especially with the escalation of the conflict. Now, where is Ebolowa in La Republique du Cameroon? That is south. That is the place they call South, right?
Yeah, that is actually where this man called Bobby, I'm sure that is where he comes from.
Now, is that supposed to be where he made the alleged statement?
No, he did it in Yaoundé, but to a congregation by and large coming from that area. You should know that Yaoundé is controlled largely by that clan from Ebolowa, the Bulu clan, who also speak, how do you call it, Beti and stuff like that. If you want me to expatiate on that, because I just quoted him briefly, but what he explained is that when they train seminarians, they do send them out yearly to different places. So since he was addressing a crowd that comes from that particular area, so now the context was in the context of seminarians who have been to that area. So I said, I continued with, it wasn't a debate I was engaging in. I just said, but on the thing that we saw, it says that you're happy that Southern Cameroonians now speak language which is not theirs and stuff like that. We find that rather contradictory. So he explained that no, he just said to the congregants that he was happy at one point in time that he came and found one of the seminarians was able to lead choir in the native language. He said at that level he was addressing a purely religious stuff, nothing to do with the struggle. And no Southern Cameroonian should confuse. I'm not defending him. You all know my position with the church. He knows my argument and stuff like that. But I want to say, when it comes to specific occasions, let's represent the situations the way they are. Pick on people based on exactly what we know about the situations. Especially
comrade, there is what we call precedence. When somebody is in the habit of making statements that are contradictory to what the people want, and for which we know Archbishop Nkea of doing recently, I don't think without having a recorded statement from what he said out there, I don't think it is right for any one of us to defend him unless we have the original statement with us. So I would rather say we should not want to defend him without having the original copy of that statement. You could say that and come out the next day and say, hey, I didn't really say that because we don't have the statement outside. Rather, I would want to ask you what you think he meant by the church can't walk and talk. I explained, he said, that religious leaders are having several workshops on conflict resolutions. What did he mean by that? What was your understanding when he said the church can't walk and talk and that he is training religious leaders on conflict resolutions?
Okay, yeah, I understand that. Yeah, what he explained is that they don't expect the person, because it was a question that came to him about what the church is doing. So he said while they are doing many things, they don't expect the church should be explaining at every step what they are doing. So that's what I understood by what he meant. They cannot walk and at the same time talking about the work they're doing. The results will show for themselves. And then the other part you said, what else did you ask? What he meant by what?
That the church is training the clergy on the conflict resolution.
Yeah, so he said as part of example of what they are doing, they are having a lot of training on how to approach a conflict and resolve them. So that is what he told the questioner with regard to that particular question.
Now he also refuted the fact that the allegations out there say he is trying to win over Ambazonia restoration fighters onto the side of the Cameroon government. We know he has done that, and that is why I was trying to caution you to avoid defending him, because he has done things in the past that has put the lives of our fighters in danger, trying to get them come out of the bushes to go to the DDR center. We know of what happened to Eric Tato the moment he laid his hands and had conversations with him. Now, but here, he vehemently denies that he is asking Ambazonia restoration fighters to get off the bushes. Is that not what he said to you?
Yeah, because I got him on that. I said we're especially worried that the paper says that he's working with Swiss Peace and the ARFs. So he asked me, what do I mean by ARF? I said that ARF means Ambazonian Restoration Forces. He said, no, he has nothing to do with them. Don't forget, again, that was just a report that I tried to make, not being a journalist, though, with my conversations with him.
Right. Well, he also talked about, and I quote, we must keep working for peace. If we think that justice must come before peace, we may wait forever. If we think that justice may come before peace, we may wait forever. What was your response to him, Abdul, when you heard this?
Yeah, though it wasn't a debate, I told him that someone like me would definitely wait forever, because I have a different reading with that. You know, if you know, in the past, if you remember, Secretary Chris, I've done a complete dissertation on justice and peace. So I wasn't engaging him in a debate, but I told him I disagree with him, though I'm just asking questions, but I disagree with him, and he knows that. We are not looking for peace. I personally, I don't want peace. I want justice. And justice is not the product of peace. Peace is the product of justice. And when I read the Bible or the Quran, there is no place where peace is preached in passing. Actually, if you want to get peace, you work for justice. So I didn't really engage him on a debate, but I told him I disagree with him totally on that. But I am happy that he's telling me exactly what he said, so I can have an understanding on what he said.
Tell me, did you end that conversation believing him, or believing him more, or believing what you read on the social media, especially in the connection with the Swiss Peace?
Oh, sure. Yeah, that is a double edge now. On the one hand, social media, I don't actually know the source of that. On the other hand, I'm listening to him telling me directly without telling me, please don't tell anyone or don't make this public. So I would say that at this particular juncture, I would go with his word. But I agree with you that unless we can also prove what happened originally, if we had a recording, then one can now judge if there's any lies, tellings, or if what he said is what he meant, and that is what the original meeting held. So that's what I'll say.
All right, Comrade, thank you. I appreciate your time, and thanks for enlightening us a bit on what you found out from the Archbishop. I really want to reach out to him one of these days to have a conversation with him to know what he thinks. And I will be really glad if the Archbishop can come on ABC and give us some education on what he thinks about a solution to this conflict. Thank you, comrade. All right, I am joined, ladies and gentlemen, by Dr. Elad Kisito, who is our chief diplomat here in the House. And by the House, I mean the interim government of Ambazonia, and he knows so much about what the Swiss Peace is all about. And again, I would love all of you on ground zero to understand this. Swiss Peace has nothing, and I mean nothing, to do with negotiations between Ambazonia and La République du Cameroun, because I guess the moment you hear about Archbishop Nkea talking to Swiss Peace, and Swiss Peace may be sponsoring some training of the clergy to understand what conflict resolution is all about, some of you are thinking, oh, these Swiss are hypocrites. They are fooling us. How can they be doing this? No, Swiss peace has nothing to do with this mediation process between Ambazonia and La République du Cameroon, mediated by the Swiss. So, Comrade Elad, sir, if you can move a little bit to your right, please, slightly, and bend down your camera a little bit. No, the other way, to your right, sir. Correct, and bend down the camera a bit. Thank you. Again, thank you for joining me. Bend it down, sir. Bend it down. No. I didn't say push it up. Fold it. Yes, there you go. All right. Thank you. Thank you, sir. You again, as I said, you are our chief diplomat here in the house at the interim government. I'd like you to take a moment to explain to our people, Ambazonians out there listening, what is your understanding of Swiss peace? Is this another mediation organization like HD humanitarian dialogue that we all know and we're all dealing with as far as this peace process with the Swiss is concerned? Is it the same?
Well, good evening, fellow viewers, and special greetings to Ground Zero, to all the fighters and all the survivors. I will call it survivors because our people down there are surviving. So I'm very happy to be on your show, Secretary Chris, and also I will be waiting to hear from my senior man, Barrister and so. And I just want to thank my junior man, Comrade Karim, because he has explained everything, he has spoken everything. You yourself, in your monologue, you have said it all about Swiss peace. So it's just a repetition of what I will be saying. But the only thing you said about Swiss peace is that is faculty in Germany. No, it's in Switzerland at Basel. It's a faculty, a department at the University of Basel in Switzerland that is engaged in researching peace and then gives training for mediation, negotiation, all this conflict resolution. And that is the same thing that Bishop Nkea have just told Comrade Abdul Karim, because that they are giving some training to some priests and bishops for conflict resolution. So just want to make the world to know that anywhere you go, you can check. We have Swiss peace is something that is there. Their program, they are in Cameroon. If you want to check it, just go to your Google, because I think I want people to Google to know, not to know how to Google. These are two things different. There are some people who know how to Google, but they don't know how to, they don't Google to know. So it's there. Peace building in Cameroon, strengthening the role and capacity of civil society. Swiss peace support Cameroon civil society actors in playing an effective role in peace building with a particular focus on Anglophone regions. As a support actor, Swiss peace provides capacity building to civil society actors, promotes dialogue and collaboration among civil society, offers accompaniment and organizational support to local partners, and conducts collaborative practice-based research. These people are based on conducting research. They are all over the world. They are in Asia, they are in Eurasia, that is Ukraine, Russia, they are in Arab world, all over the world. So that's their job. There is no two mediation stakeholder that we have at the moment. We have HD and the Swiss government. The Swiss is for the mediation process, which we will be negotiating with La République for our separation. There is no other person. I'm not saying they are going to be the only one that is going to carry us till we finish our negotiation process. They might at some point go out of the show if they find it frustrating, if La République don't want to come. But for now, they are the one and only. There's no two mediation stakeholder that we have in the world today.
So it's essentially what you are saying here is that the Swiss peace has nothing to do with, I mean, Swiss peace as an organization has nothing to do with mediation between Ambazonia and, the peace process between Ambazonia and La République du Cameroon, in spite of the fact that it's a Swiss-based organization. And I think that university is actually owned by the government. I understand that Swiss peace is an arm of the Swiss government. Am I correct?
No, it's not an arm. It's a faculty, a department of a university. The same thing we have here in Germany at the Humboldt University. We have Institute for Peace. It's the same thing in there's a difference with the European Institute for Peace. In the Harvard, there is also the Department for Negotiation and Peace. So those people carry their research all over the world. We had students from University of Netherlands, where I have some department here in Kassel in Germany that they are doing research on the Anglophone conflict, and they are also based in Ground Zero, and also there are journalists right from America. I think Fombard can even tell better on that point. I think she is called Sarah or someone who is also carrying the research. She's based in Kenya, but carrying the research on Anglophone crisis. So let me tell you, this is a very international conflict. It is not something internal. This is not something just between now La République and Ambazonia. This is something international. The world is interested to know about this conflict. People are coming all over, and they have the right to do that. So the unfortunate thing is that there are many NGOs that are down there doing the same thing that Swiss Peace is doing, working with the civil society. We have been saying that no single group or the government of Ambazonia, which is this IG, is going to be the only one to negotiate on behalf of the people of Ambazonia. We will steer the negotiation, but we have to include everybody. And the civil society, there are three layers in this negotiation process. You have the armed groups that the IG is heading, you have the leaders, and then you have the civil society organization. And those civil society organizations, we will not be the ones to go and be educating them how to negotiate or how to make peace and justice. So these are the processes of negotiation and mediation. It is real and it is moving forward the right way. They are supposed to do that. Swiss peace has nothing. You heard me reading all these things I read here. You didn't hear me say they are working with the government of La République du Cameroun. There's no government there that they are working with. They are not working with us. They are not working with La République. They are training civil societies, leaders, chiefs, funds, youths, and all those. And at the same time, they do research on the conflict on the ground.
Yeah, you can imagine that the question many people will be asking or inquisitive to know is, what precisely would they be teaching on the ground, on ground zero in particular, or researching about peace? People would want to know what they are trying to achieve.
Well, they are trying to prepare the people because they know that it is an inclusive negotiation process. So they are preparing the civil societies, the youths, the leaders, the clergies, and all those people who will be also on the table during the period of negotiation. That is what they are doing. They are just talking about peace. Their name is called Swiss Peace. Okay, we have HD. HD is called Humanitarian Dialogue. What is the meaning of humanitarian dialogue? We are humans and we are dialoguing. So what is humanitarian dialogue? Are they just doing only dialogue with humans? No, they are doing a lot of other things. So although they use the word Swiss peace, doesn't mean they are only doing. They are trying, they research and they lecture people on mediation. You can even apply, anybody can apply on Basel. Go there and you apply on the Swiss Peace Department for Mediation, Department for Negotiation. You take lectures on all those things, they have it there. So they do negotiation, they lecture they research, and they teach people on negotiation. They don't negotiate with anybody. They are not doing any negotiation on the ground. We have one and only the Switzerland that is now on this mediation process finished. We don't have any other country in the whole universe today. So the Amazonian people should be confident that everything is moving as planned. It might be slow, bulky. That is what they call negotiation and mediation. It's not an easy thing. Look, I'm talking out of experience. I've been in Sri Lanka. I've been in Somalia. I've been in Ukraine with teams of mediation here from Germany. You have the Beckhoff Peace and Conflict Institute. It's called now Beckhoff Foundation. They do all these things around the world too. We have been here with Hezbollah. So this is the process of negotiation. It's not a biscuit that you just pick and put in your mouth and bite and chew. It is bulky, it is slow, but that is, they say, slow and steady win the race. We don't just fight as we are saying peace, 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 and then you make the peace without justice. As Comrade Karim rightly said, peace is born from justice. So there is no peace without justice, and we all know that.
If I may come in there and ask you before I get to Barrister John, who is waiting here, have you had any exchange with the Swiss as the country mediating between us and La Republique, and Swiss HD precisely what they think Swiss peace is doing on the ground? How can what the Swiss peace is doing on the ground affect the mediation or the negotiation process? Can it have any influence at all? Have you been able to communicate with them to find out? Because with this Swiss peace keeps on coming up, and Ground Zero is kind of worried. Are they playing us around?
Well, they are not playing us around, Secretary Chris. And I've been in touch with the Swiss, the government, and the HD. You know that very well. And absolutely, these are people who have been working, doing their processes for years. HD and the Swiss, they are in charge. The HD is in charge of facilitating the process between the Amazonia and La Republique du Cameroon. HD is not going down there to educate or research or do what about the civil society, the clergies, and that. You don't see HD doing that. HD goes to La Republique du Cameroon and HD comes to us. So HD is for the two parties, La Republique du Cameroon and the Amazonians, and same as the Swiss government. But don't forget that the Swiss government also have an embassy in La Republique du Cameroon, and the embassy has a different function, diplomatic function. They might also have something to do for the negotiation, but they are totally having their own diplomatic mission, which has cultural, economic, social, and political affairs to do. So this is the thing that we Amazonians have to hear from our expert. We have to use the expert and get information, and not all the social media. Let me just say something about Bishop Nkea. Well, for long I've not met. Let me tell you, Bishop Nkea is somebody who I know very well. People will be surprised. I tell people that I've graduated from church. I was the president for YCS in Cameroon, the young Christian student, when I was in Sase in Form 3. Bishop Nkea was in lower seat and he was my secretary. So if you ask Bishop Nkea about Kizito, he will tell you a lot about me. I know him and he was a very strong man and somebody who speaks his word straight. I've not met with him for so long, I don't know. Maybe he has unmasked or he's still masked, but what that report is saying, that we're reading all over social media, I will say it, and I'm not saying I'm supporting or not supporting, but I would denounce that, I would debunk that message, that the reporter or whoever wrote it, wrote his own version of that story.
What precisely would you debunk? What precisely? He has said things there that I believe, from what I read from his statement from Abdul Karim, he confirmed some of those things. The only thing that the only thing he refuted was training. I mean, asking our boys to leave the bushes. Other than that,
yeah. No, he also will not say they are out for peace. They are working with the Swiss peace to pass by the Amazonians or whatever it was written there. That is total fake. That is nonsense. He will not say that, because he himself, Bishop Nkea, or the Church of Cameroon or Amazonia, wherever they are, the Fominki, who you call there in your monologue, cannot bypass this interim government or the Amazonian people to do anything and restore whatever the federalism, unionism, or whatever they want to do. No way. This is not the type of conflict that somebody can just stand and say, we will do this and restore peace. It doesn't work like that. And he is not out of his senses as an archbishop, a clergy like that, to say such things.
Well, thank you. We are also joined by no one else but the one and only Barrister Insofro. Barrister John, pleasure to have you, sir.
Thank you, Chris, for inviting me once more.
Thank you. Quite a lot at stake here. Let us start with the denials by Archbishop Nkea about him saying Ambazonia Restoration Forces should come out of the bushes, or that he is doing everything to bring them out of the bush. We listened to Abdul Karim essentially say, the bishop said that isn't what he said. What do you make of what you read on the social media and what you hear from the bishop?
Yeah, thank you, Chris. Before I say something, I must tell you that Andrew Nkea is the junior brother to a senior colleague of mine who is a lawyer in Muyuka, Barrister Nkea. And Andrew Nkea was a man of God, a good bishop when he was serving in Mafe, and he will stand by the oppressed any day, anytime. But something happened. I don't know what. Something happened after his nomination. It just so happened, Chris, that Bishop Nkea is suffering the same fate like Simon Monzo, like others who have benefited from the largesse of La Republique of Cameroon in their various appointments. You know, before you are appointed Archbishop or Cardinal or whatever, you go through your government to recommend you. They tell the government that they want to appoint you and that the government should tell them what they think about you. Since that time, that Bishop Nkea was sent to Bamenda as the Archbishop, he has turned his back on the oppressed. I don't need to tell you what has happened. He has been working with La Republique of Cameroon to take our fighters out of the battlefield into DDR. With all due respect to my colleague, Dr. Ella, you might have known him while he was a student, but I don't know whether you know him now. Because some of the things that Bishop Nkea has done after his nomination were unthinkable before his nomination. When he was Bishop of Mafe, we remember he said it as he was. La Republique killed a priest from is it Kenya, and Bishop Nkea said so. La Republique burned down a temple, and Bishop Nkea said so. But immediately after his nomination and his gifts from La Republique, you know, a good Pajero and whatever, and so on and so forth, Bishop Nkea has been speaking a different language. I will not dispute what has come out of social media until I get the recording of that seminar. And I'm sure that seminar was recorded. For those who want to defend Nkea, why don't you wait until you get a transcript of what actually took place in Yaoundé? They call it what?
I think Karim says that event took place in Yaoundé.
Yeah, it took place in Yaoundé, in one country in Yaoundé. It took place there where the Christian men, I would take the Christian men of the Catholic Church, were meeting in a seminar, and he gave a lecture. And that lecture must have been taped. I will not dispute the social media account until I get exactly what Bishop Nkea said there, because so far, since after his nomination, I don't trust anything that comes out of Bishop Nkea's mouth. From what he has been doing, from his activities in Bamenda, especially interfering with the revolution, the boys fighting on the ground and taking money to get them out and take them to DDR. I think Bishop Nkea would like to know that the manager of DDR in Bamenda disappeared up to now. Nobody knows where he is. But we are saying that Bishop Nkea is not the Bishop Nkea that we knew in Mafe. And I will tell Dr. Ella that it's not the Andrew Nkea that you knew in Sase. So I will be very careful to defend what he says, but debunking anything, I will do that.
Now, one of the statements of his that stand out there continue to linger around peace without justice. Something that he reiterated in this statement to Abdul Karim. He said, the church will continue to preach peace because justice, it takes time for justice to show up. What can you make of this statement? Is it really possible that we should just fight for peace, and then justice can come at any time? When we are talking about a war, we are not talking about husband and wife quarreling and fighting together. This is a war in which people have lost property, people have lost lives. And how do you get people to settle down and herald peace without wrongs being rewritten?
Dr. Ellard is a lawyer just like I am. There is no way, even in the family, that you can have peace without justice. In fact, peace is a product of justice. Like Abdul Karim said. I don't know where, look, Bishop Nkea knows that very well. He is a very seasoned, trained theologian. I know he knows that. I cannot insult his intelligence. That he doesn't know that there can be no peace without justice. Justice is the foundation of peace. If two women, if a man and a wife are fighting, there is no peace in their home, and they get to the courts, the first thing the court does is to settle it and issue a preemptive judgment for peace, for justice. They say, you look, listen, you will have to stay apart if that's what it takes, so that we can be able to bring you people together. That is justice. And I don't understand how we can say that Bishop Nkea does not know the difference between peace and justice. And from the way I read what is in social media, Chris, he is telling us that peace is important and that we as humans should work for peace and allow justice because it's of God. I find that very, very, very difficult for a theologian. He knows what peace and justice is all about. That's why there are Catholic organizations called Peace and Justice. You will not have peace without justice. There are Catholic organizations like that. For an archbishop, I would not criticize him much until I hear until I get the transcript of what actually he said during that lecture. Because you cannot just condemn a journalist who was there, who lived it alive and took notes. He's a journalist.
Well, we also don't know. We also are not aware whether that thing put out on the social media was written by by any journalist. I have mentioned that.
Whether it's written by a
I have not
journalist
seen it in any major media. We are only going by what the social media puts out there.
All right. The person who wrote it was in the meeting. He might not have understood Bishop Nkea. I don't know. But I am not going to sit here and say Bishop Nkea does not know what justice is all about and peace. He knows very well. But for him to look, that is his language. That is his language. Let peace reign, justice is of God. That is his language. And I find that very difficult. So he's saying that the courts function without God. Conflict resolutions in families function without God. Or look, what we are trying to do as Ambazonians is to get justice before peace can come to between La Ambazonia and La Republique of Cameroon. We want justice. We want our homeland back. That is justice. How can anybody? Then what are we doing? Why are we fighting? If it is not for peace, if it's not for justice, if it is for it must be justice. Justice, peace is a product of justice. Without justice, there can be no peace. Chris, your microphone, Chris.
He also talks about training the priests on conflict resolution. I'm left to understand who does he expect the priest to resolve conflict with? Does he want civil? Would he? I mean, I'm just trying to kind of.
These priests, let me answer that. These priests are actually playing the role of the justice. That is, conflict resolution is justice. Let's resolve this. Let's agree that this happened and this happened. We reduce it into writing, and everybody signs, and everybody has peace. That is conflict resolution. You cannot just talk about conflict resolution in the context of peace only. What kind of conflict resolution? Then there's no conflict. You have not resolved the conflict, but you have put peace. How will it function without resolving the conflict? Really? So he is actually practicing justice by sending his priests to go and learn how to practice justice. That is conflict resolution. And I fail to see the conflict resolution that the moderator of the Presbyterian Church, Samuel, and Andrew Nkea of the Catholic Church are really doing for Amazonia. They are against the oppressed and for the oppression. That has been said, that has been written, we have heard them speak. And I don't see how anybody can be defending Bishop Nkea now until I listen to that tape, that his lecture. And I'm going to get it. One way or the other, I will get it.
Well, we are hoping that, I am really hoping that one of these days I'll be able to meet the bishop or talk to the bishop, have a one-on-one with him to find out what is really in his mind when he goes out and make these statements. But before we close that chapter, when statements like these are put out there, Ground Zero get very worried because, again, as you put it, Archbishop Nkea is a very intelligent, smart person. And when people begin to hear things from smart people like him, they get worried. What message would you want Ground Zero to take out of this?
Let me say this. La Republique has been known to reduce intellectuals, intelligent people to nothing. I would caution our people on the ground not to believe or listen to Bishop Nkea as it concerns the struggle that we're engaging. Because if he cannot defend justice, the justice that we seek, then he's an enemy to the revolution. Because the revolution is about seeking justice. I am telling Ground Zero and all of us who are listening that if Bishop Nkea does not embrace justice before peace, that is a product of justice, then he is against the justice that we seek as starving Cameroonians. I don't think my friend Abdul Karim would dispute with me on that. With due respect to Karim and Dr. Elat, I will not dispute anything coming out of that lecture until I see the tape, and I listen to the tape.
Absolutely. Absolutely. I wait to see. I can find that statement anywhere so that we can conclude exactly on what he said. But let's move to another subject here. French Cameroon officials finally, allegedly, are now being denied visas in Yaoundé, and the first victim is this guy. They call him Do Jerome. Visa denied him in Yaoundé. Bishop Barrister John, tell us who may be next here.
Look, Chris, Jerome is the Secretary of State for Territorial Administration in charge of the prisons. I know him very well, having been going in and out of prison when I spent 10 months with Ayub Kabe and other. I know Jerome Do very well. He's the Secretary of State for the prisons, and he is working with Laurent Esso to make sure that our people are put under lock and key. Without the prisoners of conscience are being locked up like common criminals, and in the prisons across La Republique du Cameroon, and of course some prisons in our territory. So Do Jerome is an important member of the cabal, and he is the first victim to have been refused visa. And he should know that it is based on the fact that there is a visa restriction on them.
Well, it is something that we all have been waiting to see who falls under the heavy hammer of the U.S. government. They announced this about a little over a month ago, and Do Jerome happened to be the first one to fall victim, or at least try to acquire one. Now, tell me, as a legal mind, in the context of this conflict, who do you see? Who do you anticipate? Yes, anticipate being victims in these visa bans?
Well, first group, all those members of government that are involved in this conflict and have been refusing to advance the peace negotiation. That is what the visa ban says. For those who have been impeding the negotiating process to arrive at a peaceful settlement of this conflict, the first group is ministers, La Republique ministers. Laurent Esso, Do Jerome, Atanga G. Paul, René Sade, this bearded man from the north, who is no longer a minister. I don't know. I think he is. What is his name again? Bakari
Chiroma.
Issa Chiroma.
Issa Chiroma.
Issa Chiroma has been out of the picture for a while, though. Don't you think he may escape that?
Yes, and you have these big generals who have been making life and death situations for us, has been committing genocide in Ambazonia from day one, Scotch F policies, All those generals are also part of it. And of course, the governor of the northern zone and the southern zone. I will not forget those. Those are the primary people. And then
those guys, Barrister John, those guys have never even thought of traveling to America. So forget about those two governors.
Whatever, you don't know. Their children may be abroad. You may not know.
Well, that's true. That is true.
Yes, because the next thing that will happen is that there will be there will be asset freeze and account freeze if they continue to hang on without advancing, without coming to meet us at the negotiating table. Number two group is probably some of our people who have made themselves notorious by siding with La Republique de Cameroon and killing our people. I'm not going to call names. Those are the people. Nobody is free. Nobody is free. Whose hands are dirty in this whole thing is nobody is free.
Yeah.
So those are the ones. If I look at my list of the 92 accused persons that have filed a criminal complaint at the ICC, all of them, none of them can get a visa to enter the United States, at least for now.
Let me get to Barrister Elat and get his take on this. What do you think, sir? Who is going to fall next from La Republique du Cameroon about this visas ban?
Well, thank you, Secretary Chris, again for coming to me. Barrister have said it all, but he never added some of the priests also, or this how you call whether they call it the Presbyterian whatever, because that guy has been that is somebody that I really
I did talk to somewhere.
He has a cabal here in Germany. I'm telling you this, and this is the truth. They have a cabal here in Germany. They have their church here, and I have the whether it's a reverend pastor or whoever, who those people have been working together with him back home in Amazonia. When he came here one time, it was a big thing until I was even invited to meet him, but I never went there. And those people are the ones now who are advocating for peace. That peace that we are saying here. The Reverend Stahl here is one of those people advocating for that peace. Doro, you know that woman that you met. They were all working with me, and they were coming to me, and we were doing a lot of things, writing letters to Macron, to the government. But all they were doing is for peace. So, but when they realized that we have a different position and we stand for our independent and total separation from La Republique du Cameroon, they escaped from now they have their own group. There is a group so-called here formed by their cabal here called Southern Cameroon Association, because we have Southern Cameroon Community Germany, and anything that is being done without the Southern Cameroon Community Germany here in Germany, you forget about it. When you see all those other funny groups that have been created recently, they are the ones. They are having meeting here with this your people that you people you pronounce him here. This MP here. What is this his name again? Hoffman.
Hoffman, yeah. Christoph
Hoffman.
Hoffman.
Yeah, Christoph Hoffman. Look, those are people who were just putting they're just trying to push their party and their face in front for the election that is coming up in September. And when you tell people about, oh, let's contact this man, let's contact Christoph Hoffman, he's nobody. I'm here with him in Germany. He knows me very well. He's nobody. He should sit quiet. These are the people working here to make a one Cameroon, looking for peace. We are out of that. Without justice, there's no peace. So those are the cabals here. So that Fominki, or how you call it, is one of those people. I think he will be on that list.
Well, from that we'll go to Mr. Beer. Finally, after about 2 years or more, going to
You got me there.
Switzerland. Take a look, ladies and
Yes,
gentlemen.
Barrister, I got you there.
You got me there, but you will not get me. I have my argument. Go on.
Oh, so you mean he's not in Switzerland? All right, let's take a look at the video.
Let's go on.
Well,
Yeah, go ahead, Comrade.
well, that man was almost dead, and all of us saw the plane that went down to La Republique du Cameroon to, how do they call it, when you are dead and then they bring you back to life with all the oxygen and everything. He could not even be flown to Geneva. That is what I said here, because when we balance demand for diplomacy and conflict parties and the promotion of inclusion, engagement, mediation, it's difficult. Some people will say, "Oh, the Swiss, you people are there, and you're saying you're mediating between Amazonia and La Republique du Cameroon, and you are accepting this." I don't know as I can call him the name that I want to repeat. The monster there called Bia. You are allowing him to come to Switzerland. Yeah, it's obvious. He should be allowed to reach there. And I bet you, maybe I have that feeling. I have that very strong feeling that is his outing. That is his going. He's running away. He will never return back to his country, La Republique du Cameroon. I'm very sure. He has already done everything.
Well,
I
have a different view.
Okay, Barrister John, go on, please.
Yes, you take a look at that picture, Chris. Take a look at this picture.
Okay.
Take a look at this picture.
The man is
when
so
was
over.
the last time Mr. Nkea went to Europe? It was not any better than this when the last time he went. And
So
if you look at
are you trying to say that this video is coming from 2 years ago?
An old video. Look at Nyat. Look at Nyat there, and the Nyat.
Yeah, Nyat can stand. That time Nyat cannot even stand now.
Nyat is standing in this picture. Can Nyat stand up anywhere today to the extent of coming to the airport to see Mr. Bia? That's Nyat there. That's him there, standing.
Well, I think you got a point. He looks quite strong standing there. But recall that Niad had recovered.
This is a departure that took place some time ago. All those CPDM women dancing, they have always been there. They are filming.
Of course, that's the cacophony. That is the regime.
Listen to me.
But then, Barrister, listen. If you look at this video and you look at the image of Chantal Bia, she wasn't like that 2 years ago. Look at that.
No, she's very sharp. She looks.
So that tells you this is current, isn't it?
No. Chantal, look at Chantal. She's very cute in here. Look at her.
Very slim, very slim. I mean, she wasn't like this 2 years ago. Not even a year ago.
The only thing that I say here, if I may, is just that they are putting on masks. And the last time this dead
no, but Bia is not putting on a mask.
Yeah.
Look, at the time, Bia could not take this risk today without a mask. But at that first time, the last time Bia went to Europe, the last two times, this is one of them. They have just brought the pictures.
There was no corona at that time, Barrister.
There was corona.
No, there was no corona, Barrister. Corona wasn't here yet. The last time Bia was in Europe, there was no corona.
One of the first ambassadors who suffered corona. So
the last time Bia traveled anywhere, there was no corona. It's been a long time he went out.
All right, okay.
I went to Geneva to kick him out of his hotel. I was in Geneva to kick him out of his hotel.
When?
There was no corona. I was there. I planned the demonstration We kicked him out of Switzerland.
When?
That is 2019.
I'm talking
2019.
about. I am talking about.
No, 2022.
The last time Bia traveled out, I think, was 2019.
No.
Yes,
no.
I was there. We kicked him out of Switzerland and he left.
Out in February 2020.
To where?
Go and check. Before he came back and collapsed, and they came for him, and so on and so forth. Well, I am not going to buy all this until I see the arrival ceremony, until I see the demonstration and what Bas is able to do. I am going to say that I don't believe all this masquerade. I don't believe it.
Well, so you really believe that these images are fake? I think these images I think these images I'm seeing are consistent with the images we find out there in the social media. How frail, talking about how frail he looks like. And that of the wife too makes it quite clear.
He has never taken a big plane, a jumbo jet like this one. That look. If you look at the way they presented that picture, by the time he got to where he was supposed to board the plane, they cut it. They cut it off. And the plane that you saw moving is not the type of plane that Mr. Bia usually hires. He hires medium-sized planes, and they look blue. This one is a passenger plane, a large jumbo.
Well, let's forget about the shenanigans of this plane.
I am saying I don't believe it.
All right. We will see. Now, Francophones have planned a big protest rally. I think they said, is it on the 17th or 18th in Geneva? 17, right? Okay. So,
unfortunately, Bia will not come out to that rally.
Of course, but why do you expect him to come out? Which rally did he ever come out for? Of course not. But then it goes to your point when you say it wasn't him. Who are they protesting against?
I didn't say that it wasn't him. I did not say that it wasn't him. I said that picture that they are showing you for departure is an old picture. It's an old video. That's what I'm saying, Chris.
Yeah. I can understand the person who played that Photoshop. Those people standing there, those people standing there are really the real people. But the one walking, I'm sure they really joined the picture. I've seen this thing in Russian today. They have shown how people play all these games in joining these things, and even you are talking as if you are the one talking, announcing how they call this is Bia's son in France.
Frankie?
How do they call him?
Frank?
No, the president.
Is it Emmanuel?
Macron.
Oh, Macron. Oh, okay.
There is a video where he was resigning as president, and if you watch it, you will really see him talking, but that was all on stage. So I'm sure now they made him, that is his own walking through that carpet, but the people there standing were real. So they really played that game. But this time you might have a point.
Chris, Bia may be alive. I don't know. But let me tell you, that picture that you see there is departure. It's an old picture that has been interposed. The old video. I would argue. Look at
the reason I have my argument against that is because when you have the wife behind looking as slim as she does, she wasn't so a year ago though. So that tells you that must be current.
No, she was like that in 2020.
That must be old, Secretary Chris, because during Corona, everybody is getting fat. The wife has been staying there alone doing nothing, and she has to be fat. They are all inside the plane. That's the old picture.
If you're
right.
I give it to
on the wife, then I don't know.
I may actually yield to you guys because I realize looking at that video, The video looks like a 4.3-inch video footage. The videos we have nowadays, shot nowadays, no matter what kind of camera you have, are 6.9. 6.9. Those are the current HD video frames that we have out there. But this one originally is 6.3, the old square television photograph image. We merely stretch it here to fill the screen. It didn't come that way. So you guys may be right, but we're gonna wait and see what happens when you get there. Maybe on the 17th when Francophone go out demonstrating.
I don't know, Prince. You might have defeated me by proving that he's alive, but I need to see him alive.
All right.
Seeing that video, seeing that departure ceremony is not enough for me to succumb to you, Chris, that your man is alive.
All right. Let's move to the last subject, ladies and gentlemen. We have the phone lines open, and we would like to hear from you on ground zero. But before you call, this is very important. Before you call, make sure that the volume of your TV set is shut down. Before you call, make sure the volume of your TV set is shut down. We're going to take about 5 calls, and that will be it for the day. If you are lucky to fall among the 5, great for you. But the phone number is there. Make sure your phone set, the volume is turned down before you call. Barrister John and Dr. Elad, I put up this image, the image of this guy before. This guy is in ground 1. Selling our refugees to La Republique. In La Republique, we turn around, hand them to Nigerian military, and Nigerian military will pick them up. The Nigerian military will pick them up. I'm sure you all have heard the short audio message that is circulating out there, blowing the alarm about this incident. And this is the guy behind those abductions on ground 1. What advice would you give to our refugees on ground 1, Barrister John?
Well, all I will say is that our restoration forces should not go to ground 1 for now, because they are a target. They are a target of La Republique and Nigeria. Secondly, Chris, if I can have tangible evidence of what you have just said, it will make my work easier when I make an addendum to the criminal complaint that we filed, because we will need to know the involvement of Nigeria in this conflict. That Nigeria is getting more and more involved in this conflict, because if Nigerian troops are involved in taking our people and detaining them, people who are running away from persecution, and they are in Nigerian territory, they deserve protection from the Nigerian government. And if Nigerian government is picking them up and locking them up, it's in violation of the law, the International Convention on Refugees and Asylum Seekers, which was promulgated in 1951. And I would be very glad to have enough evidence so that I can make an amendment or an addendum to the criminal complaint in the ICC, which I might add is doing very well. So Nigeria is now a party to this conflict, because they are, instead of protecting the refugees that are pouring into their territory, they are arresting them and locking them up. So what can we say? The only thing I can tell the restoration forces, don't go to Nigeria. Use what we have. We are manufacturing locally.
But Barrister John, the fact is that most of if not all of these people being picked up are not restoration forces. They have picked up over 100 people, as I was told. And of course, we cannot have over 100 restoration forces in Nigeria. These are That's innocent correct. Civilians, refugees.
That's why I say that Nigeria has no right to arrest people who are on their territory, running away from persecution, who are refugees in their territory. They have no right to be arresting them. It's in violation of International Convention on Refugees and Asylum Seekers.
Dr. Elad, after they picked up Sisiko, Nigeria picked up Sisiko, Tassan, and the rest, which was a violation of international law because most of them were refugees. What is going to stop Nigeria from doing this?
Well, Nigeria has become a disgrace. So it doesn't. I mean, the government has. It's not different from any other government like the Turkish, the North Korea, and all those other countries with Belarus down there and all those people. So I want just to say that that guy, I'm concentrating on that guy because they are doing it, they keep doing it, and we are talking, and his good barrister is the state prosecutor there. He knows very well what he's doing. I'm talking about this guy, and only what I will tell our people down there is that they should follow up this big, they should do screenshot. And I've screenshot him very well because I will send it to the guys who are down there. They will have it printed out anywhere that he will mingle around their camps where they live. He should go away. He should be look, let me tell you something, Secretary Chris. I absolutely don't care in anybody like this be eliminated. And I say it clean and clear. I was in an argument with an MP here. He wanted to ask me, so you want to advocate that you people really buy guns? I say, yes, we do. We manufacture them. And I'm here in your country telling you that that is what we are doing. So look, this nonsense that some people are afraid to go to International Criminal Court in The Hague or so. Look, I say if people think I'm joking, that place is even more beautiful and better than my house. I'm an academic. When I sit there, I'll be writing my books. There, my children will be getting big, and after some time, I come out. Take that idiot out. Kick him away, and that's it. When he goes to any camp.
Chris, let me, as a lawyer, let me say that I would tell Dr. Ella that he should send that man to Akonolinga, where he comes from. He comes from Akonolinga. He should be sent back to Akonolinga. But I will not say that they should take him out.
No, look, sometimes it's good to tell it straight because look at what he is doing.
We're all lawyers.
No,
you have to be careful. You're allowed to
because sometimes, look, I've said in this revolution, I lost my sister, the sister's child, and my mother. So there is nobody like this who will be playing nonsense. And then, look, if you are not for the revolution, sit quiet. Be in your house. Don't say. You can sit down.
He looks like an evil man.
But really, I don't even see him like an Ambazonian. I'm serious.
Chris, is he an Ambazonian? Oh, an Igbo man.
Yes, his name is Abang Favor. That is Abang is sounds like a Momo name, right?
From Menka.
No, that is Bafum. That is people from
Menka.
Yes.
Menka. Okay. All right, let's get to this caller, please. Hello. It's a bad connection. Yeah. So Abang, I don't know where Abang is. Abang.
It's from Menka. It's from Menka.
From Menka. Menka is
what LG? We call popularly in Amazonia. We say Bafum people. That's Abang. That's where. Yes.
Dr. Elan, I think I know that area better than you. It's from Winnipu. Abang from Menka. Abang is from, that's the name from Menka.
All right. This is some information somebody from Victoria had just sent in to me. He says that due to everything, it says tax officials in Victoria are pressing the business people to pay 3 years of arrears. 3 years of arrears.
That is
Let's
to
get
show
to this caller,
that is to
please.
show that their papers are all dry.
Hello.
That is just they are just exposing themselves. They don't have money to pay their people.
Hold on, please. Dr. Ella, let's get to this caller. Hello.
Hello, Secretary Grace.
Yes, good evening, sir. May I know where you are calling in from, please?
Good evening. God bless you. I'm calling from Ground Zero.
What county?
Hello.
Fako County.
Okay, and what is your contribution, sir?
I just want to say, you people, God bless you, and I just watched what you're trying to portray, and what I have to say is that when you take a good look at the image of Mr. Pierre Paul, it's not clear. So that's a point one, number one. The image is not
What do
clear.
you mean? I thought the image is quite clear.
If you look at it, normally when you look at a clear image, it's not portraying something which is, live. And then point number two, you see somebody standing there like the ambassador, the former ambassador of United States, America.
The company. Did anybody see that?
Yeah.
You can just play it over again, you see his face, Hillary something.
Henry Ballerin.
Yes.
Ballerin. No, I see what you are talking about. He is not there. No, he's not there.
No, he's there. There's an ambassador there.
He's not there. I see some white military men there. I think so, but no, it's not.
If there can be talking and giving instructions like this, why can he not manage the country?
All right. Thanks for the call.
You're welcome.
All right. We'll move over from this Mr. BS subject. We've given him on too much undeserved time here. Okay, so I was saying that somebody just sent in a message from Victoria saying that traders in Victoria Market are being ordered to pay 3 years of taxes in arrears. Barrister John.
They should not pay a penny. Let the restoration forces from Paco do their work instead of the politicians in Paco fighting. Let the restoration forces do their work. They should not pay a penny.
Those people, they are just exposing themselves. It shows how their coffers are dry. They have nothing. Look, this is a time when Ambazonians should know that La Republique is already look, Bia is already coming to Geneva. La Republique is coming to that table. Ambazonians should be confident. We should engage in the draft that is going on. That draft, and that would increase the lava storm on the ground. And that negotiation would take place. I bet you, maybe I want to procrastinate, as people say, but I'm seeing September, La Republique sitting on that table and talking with us. That is a sample because they are dry everywhere. In La Republique, they are dry. In Ambazonia, that they are illegal there, and they still want to show their presence on the ground. They don't have money to operate anything. You will be asking people in the market to pay 3 years arrears. Does the person tell you he wants to continue business in 3 years? Maybe next year is going, he or she. So those are all thieves.
All right. Listen, gentlemen, I think we've exhausted our time for today. Thank you for joining me. I look forward to having you again, perhaps down the week. Barrister John, was great to see you, sir.
Thank you, Chris. Except that you seem to have gotten me that your man is alive, but I'm not convinced yet.
I will wait until they announce his memorial, then I will agree that he is actually gone. Dr. Elad, was nice having you, sir.
Thank you, Secretary Chris, and thanks to all the Ambazonians. And please, let's support the draft. Let's support the Ambazonian vision so that we make our generals on the ground, we give them the sugar canes and sticks that they want, and there should be firepower on the ground. And that will push the Republic to the table. Thank you so much.
All right. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen out there who tune in today to be part of the broadcast, thank you for tuning in. Somebody has just said the name Abang. The name Abang also is a name from Manu. Some people of Boki, Akwaya South. Thank you for that information. All right. Again, I'd like to thank you for tuning in. I look forward to coming back. I think it has to be Friday or Thursday. I will be back. And while we wait till then, remember, the women are coming out to launch this very important book at the weekend in the place of Ngoketunjia World Drive. Ngoketunjia World Drive will then be shifted to the upper weekend. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. It was a pleasure once more to have you. God bless you all and remain safe.
You need a financial instrument that provides a hedge against inflation, 100% guarantees that you will not lose your money, has tax-free growth and distribution, the ability to take an interest-free loan, avoids probate, provides creditor protection, guarantees your family that your income will be replaced should you die, helps you protect yourself financially against chronic, critical, and terminal illness, and of course allows you to take money anytime for any reason at any age without a tax penalty. You need only as little as $50 to invest per month. Contact Irene Fombo. Tell 513-5014-177 or send an email to irenenpmsn@gmail.com.
Fellow Ambazonians, dear countrymen, despite the hike in targeted summary execution of our innocent people by Paul Biya's killer squads, I still believe we are now at the twilight of our political daybreak, emptying the combined worth and wealth of a lifetime fortune into the country of our collective dream.
A place we can surely call home.
At last, my people, the wind of total liberation is sweeping through Amazonia, our priceless inheritance.
The land of our forebears.
A place we can surely call home.
A few years ago, a vicious dictator declared war on our sovereign nation of Amazonia. It is a war we did not seek nor provoke, but are determined to muster every strength we can harness and continue sending the message to our enemy that we have risen to call home.
We have paid dues for everything. We pay tax for goods we buy. We pay fuel in our cars. We pay hospital bills and the dues for all other sacrifices.
I can give all I have for the one hope that I have.
Because I hate my theology, and I should be proud Amazonian.
Let's get it straight. The freedom of Amazonia will not depend on the free will of our enemies.
Independence will be but days away if we get it right with our CID.
My dear comrades, I am appealing to every Ambazonian to register with the CID program.
We have no control over our distorted history, but with our CID, we can set the pace and determine the future of Amazonia.
Yes, the hope for the future is in our hands. As an Amazonian, my identity is conclusive. My right is guaranteed. My vote will always count as I pay my CID.
As an Amazonian, I will shape the future with my CID.
With your CID of just $10 per month, the interim government is contract to fulfill all that you wish to be done.
Let us build a freedom mansion from the little blood, which is our CID. levy. There will be food for everyone, hope for every child, justice for every citizen when we pay our CID levy.
Yes, the dream we can realize. With my compulsory independence dues, CID, I have the opportunity to give to the next generation a greater nation, better than we inherited.
Yes, CID program is freedom made easy, freedom made cheap, freedom for Amazonia now.